Hello, Heather. Hi, good morning, good afternoon. Hi, David. Hi, Mary. Hey, Alicia. Car, right now the clutch is slipping. That's the problem now, but that wasn't the problem yesterday. Hi, Susan. Just a little live to pass some time away. Say hello to everybody. Heather, today I've had to bring my car back to Birmingham for the second day running to have them try to rectify a problem that was that started yesterday when they worked on it yesterday. I drove all the way home and found an issue on the way home. Yesterday made a video at Cannock Chase, haunted Cannock Chase yesterday. That video is half edited, so I think we'll schedule that for tomorrow. What's everyone doing today? Is anybody outside in the sun, enjoying the sun? Nice and warm here in Tenerife. No, we're not in Tenerife. There we go. I could get away with saying it though, couldn't I? I'm in Tenerife. Another iced latte. Quite like these. What are you guys doing at the moment? Got my pool sorted yesterday. Well, Alicia, where's the invite for the pool? I quite like pools. Get the tan on the go, you know. Oh, it's warm here. Wow, that's nice. That is beautiful sunlight right there. Yeah, just currently waiting for Midland VW in Cannock to try something with my car, because yesterday they fitted a second-hand gearbox to the car, and on the way home I had a issue, so they're just seeing if they can rectify it or not. Yeah, Heather, I'm not really near Birmingham. I'm in Cannock. Cannock's quite far from Birmingham. Yesterday I went to Cannock Wood, Cannock Chase. If you look it up, it's haunted. Got black-eyed child ghost there and werewolf there. Went there yesterday. Did a video there yesterday in Cannock Chase. So the next video will be a vlog in Cannock Chase. Yeah, David, it is huge. I walked around the whole thing yesterday. 4 hours it took me. And we heard a werewolf there. Heard something there, and it wasn't a dog, let me tell you that. And you'll see on the camera when you watch the video. Something big was there, howling and screaming away in the deep wood. Not sure what it was, but it was pretty freaky at the time. But yeah, werewolf's been sighted there many times. Black-eyed child's been sighted there many times. So yeah, 14-foot pool, Plink Flamingo, unicorn float. What the hell? Only a girl thing, that, isn't it? A unicorn. Yeah, Heather, it was quite scary. You'll see on the camera that I'm pretty freaked out. No, Mary, she again couldn't make it yesterday. Now that she's down in Bournemouth, it's very difficult for her to get up here. The train cost, I think it was like 130 quid for her to get up here. and at the moment she can't afford that. A lot of the donations have been for her train fare, so soon we should be able to get her up here a bit more, you know. But at the moment she's a little bit stuck down there, wrapped in her blanket. Yeah, it was like 125 quid super off peak, and it was more than that for like a regular ticket, because she's in Bournemouth and I'm in Cannock yesterday and today. Cannock is like Stafford, next to Stafford, so she'd have to catch the train Bournemouth to Reading, Reading to Birmingham, Birmingham to Cannock, I think, something like that. And there was another route where she could go Bournemouth to London Waterloo, and then London Waterloo to Euston on the tube, and then London Euston to Birmingham. Nightmare. But I had to be at the garage at 8:30, so she couldn't make it to my place for like 6:30, like a 2-hour drive. So she had to be at my place for 6:30, and she couldn't get there for that time either. So Sammy had to miss it again, unfortunately. To be honest, it was a scary place yesterday, but it wasn't as scenic as the mansion, of course, because there was not much to look at other than the woods, a couple of lakes, a little river, and of course the howling. The howling was pretty scary. And there's little geese with their little family, baby geese, lots of golden baby geese, toddling along on the water. They walk right in front of me, so that's cute. You girls will like that. I know girls like cute animals. So yeah, what I did today, because of the issue with the car and because of work, I thought I'll bring the car straight back for 8:30 when they open, because otherwise they're going to want to book it in a few weeks' time, and because of work I won't be able to. So I thought if I come back now, they've kind of got to look at it like now. Well, not got to, but like they'll want to, rather than if I call up they'll say, oh well, you know, we haven't got a space for however many weeks. But all it is with the car is a software issue. So the gearbox has software on there, and they put their software on there, and for some reason it's not doing what it quite should do, in simple terms. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to take the software off my old device in the car that they've still got, luckily. They're trying to take the software off that, put it on the new one, and hopefully that should fix it. But we don't know. You never know with cars. There's no guarantee, is there? Each car's different. Even though it's the same car, each Golf R I've had has been a bit of a nightmare, and some problems with the one, other cars won't have that problem. It's really weird. Some do, some don't. It's strange. You'd think they'd all be made the same, but they're not. So what I've done, I've walked across to a service station, 5-minute walk from where they are, chilling out here with my iced latte. Thought I'd do a little quick live, say hello to people, pass the time away. Just a little live, you know, just an update. Cannock Wood was fun yesterday. The video for Cannock Wood is half done. I've edited half the video. Well, I've edited all the video in terms of the clips being in order and joined together. But of course I need to do the talking on the video, and I need to add the music and sound effects for the video. And then I need to save the video, which essentially is what takes the longest on a phone. It takes about an hour and a half to save the video and then upload it. So it should be up tomorrow night. I'm not really in an editing mood right now, otherwise I could edit it now a little bit. You know, you need to be in a quiet room and just fully focused on it. So I'll get that done tonight maybe. Upload it for the morning, and then tomorrow 8 PM, Haunted Cannock Wood chase with a little vlog beforehand and after will be up. Honda or Toyota, stick to Japanese cars, bro. Essex boys, funny question. I had a Jap car, I had a Subaru Impreza. Yeah, Bournemouth up to Birmingham New Street, David. There is, to be fair. I'm sure there is myself as well. It goes via Reading. Reading, Oxford, Banbury, Leamington Spa, Coventry, Birmingham International, Birmingham. And then some of them keep going up to Leeds or Nottingham. So The Golf R has been pretty bomb-proof. You know, it runs like 510 horsepower for a 2-litre engine. It's ran that for 30,000 miles without any issues at all. It doesn't burn any oil at all. It's really an amazing car. But the weak link on the Golf R is the gearbox. So the DSG is very good because you don't have to add uprated clutches. With the DSG, you just have a gearbox tune, software on the gearbox, of course. Thanks, Alicia. Tomorrow night. So you have software put on the gearbox which increases the hydraulic pressure to the clutches, so that you just don't have to change the clutch. You just essentially increase the clamping pressure. The problem is some software is good, some software is bad. And on my previous Golf R that I had a blue one, high mileage. Certain software we put on the gearbox, the clutches still slipped a little bit. We presumed it was a clutch, as you would, right? So we replaced the clutch packs. They're like 500, 600 quid for the clutches. And then fittings, it's like a day of labour, right? So that's another lot of money. We did that, and then the clutches still slipped with brand new clutches. And it ended up being the software just wasn't, for whatever reason, it was just not great, you know? So yeah, there's a company called TVS. TVS are based in the Netherlands, and they only deal with DSG gearboxes. That's all they do. They make software only for VW and Audi gearboxes, right? So basically, they're the best. Their pressure on the clutches to clamp down are a lot higher than any of the software. For whatever reason, they've cracked it. So we ended up putting this software on my old car. Problem went away. No more clutch slipping. This car already had it on the gearbox. No issues. But obviously I've had a lot of other issues with the gearbox. I think a bearing failed in the end. I think that's what caused the failure in the end. Anyway, this company here have put a different brand of software on the gearbox because that's who they deal with, and the clutch is still slipping. Now there's a chance it could be the clutch because it's a second-hand gearbox. You never know. But according to them, the clutches looked good. They looked okay. And these clutches on these cars, right, they don't need changing. You can run like more power than standard for 100,000 miles, and because they're wet clutches, generally you don't need to replace them. So the box has done 20k. You wouldn't expect them to be wore down. Auto's remapped. Nessa, you can have any car remapped, but obviously with an auto you need to have the gearbox remapped as well. DSG is, mine's DSG. DSG is basically, it's a manual gearbox physically, but the control of the manual gearbox is automatic, so it's the best of both. So essentially you drive it in auto, it will change gear for you, or you can change gear on the steering wheel with the pedals up and down. So you can do manual mode, which is obviously for racing and fun like that, right? But it's computer controlled, so it's essentially an auto box. If you were to call it manual or auto, it's auto. And yeah, you have to have them remapped because the pressures to increase the clutch to join the engine together with the wheels needs to be increased. So what we're doing today is they're looking at taking the little TCM module, little gearbox control module, off my old gearbox, which has the good software on, putting it on the new gearbox, which is in the car now, and then obviously the software will be on it, and it should just work. Oh, Sammy, better late than never. Hi, Sammy. Sammy, in relation to your trap tray message you sent me, I do feel like trap and then tray underneath it needs a TT, capital T, so that people know the brand then, trap tray. Do you know what I mean? So with the capital T underneath, it just stands out as, oh, trap tray, trap tray. People will learn to say it and learn the brand, you know. But that was just my thought on it. So, yeah, right now what they're doing is they're ripping out the little control module, swapping it over, and Nessa, I'm pissed off. I'm not pissed off. I'm not pissed off right now. I was pissed off yesterday when I got nearly home and I put my foot down a little bit and I thought, flipping hell, the clutch is slipping again. because I've had this on my blue car, my blue Golf, ages ago, and I was like, oh no, not the dreaded clutch slip again. Flipping out, like last time was such a nightmare to find out what it was, you know. The problem is, they said to us, like, said to me, leave the car here till Monday, because they're so busy, right? Leave the car till Monday, and they'll figure it out, right? But they don't have a hire car for me this time. They had one yesterday, but not today. So I've got no way of getting home, no way of getting to work. So leaving the car till Monday is not an option, and there's no guarantee it'll be fixed. So they offer me a refund on the software, which is fine, because then I could go and buy the other software, which is better, same price-ish. But the refund takes a while to come through, and I have no money at all, right? Obviously, I had a long time saving to get the car done, but apart from that, I'm skinned. So I can't just go and get that. I have to wait for them to refund the money. And then I spoke to somebody else that I know who runs a garage, and he said, like, swap over this computer module, which has your software on it already. Just swap it over. I spoke to them and they were like, yeah, like potentially you could do that. So now they're doing that. And then there's a guy in Bristol, at Bristol Transmissions. He's rang me and he said, yes, you can do that. And he also said to me in a text just now that he could potentially clone my software. He could plug his computer in, clone the file, and then put that file onto my new box. And he just said it saves getting all messy and oily. But at the end of the day, they've started it. So it's Nessa, I'll lend you money till it comes through. Seriously, that's a very kind offer. That's a very generous offer from you. Let's see what they say, because essentially they did offer me the refund, or they said go and get the software put on, and if it fixes it, we'll refund you then. But I said, look, I haven't got the money. So they said, well, we can refund you today, but it won't get to your account to 3 to 5 working days anyway. So that means getting the car booked in next week somewhere else to have the other software installed. It has to be a dealer of that company. Not many places deal with that company. It's a Netherlands company, right? So there's about 10 or 12 in the UK that deal with it. Bristol Transmissions deal with it. There's one Buckinghamshire way, not too far basically. Bye Sammy. But yeah, as I say, apparently, hi Lainey, apparently this TCM, this little device with the file on it, if you imagine like a normal computer at home, and you've got your hard drive, and you've got files saved on your hard drive, right? It's kind of the same thing. So essentially what they're doing is they're taking the hard drive off my gearbox and putting the hard drive on the new gearbox, which is in the car. Because the hard drive has a file on it, which costs a lot of money. So that's what we're waiting for. Wait and see what comes of that. I mean, on the face of it, it should work. The guy that rang me said he's done it before. He did that not long ago and it worked fine. Hi, Cindy. But you never know. Cars are unpredictable, aren't they? Someone said I look tired, but it's because I'm squinting. Because of the sun. But yeah, I got home yesterday really tired, went straight to bed at like 9 o'clock, woke up at 5 AM today, and then travelled back up here. Hi Jackie, how you doing? Saving up for a new suite, not needing it yet. It's very kind, Nessa. Drop me a Facebook or email so I've got your contacts anyway. Hello from Bristol. Hello to Bristol even. Yeah, the chances are the refund would, if they refunded it, the refund would come through. And these other places can't get it done till Tuesday-ish or Monday. So the chances are the refund should come through in time anyway, if they refund it. Thanks, Nessa. It's a lovely day here at the moment. Money pit DSG cars. Yeah, it's had all the money spent on it already. It's just a case of when I had it, this gearbox was playing up, and it's got worse and worse. And I knew at some point I'd have to sort it out, you know. Ha, Tara. Unusual time for me, Tara. Just updating people of Cannock Wood yesterday. Went did a little video at Cannock Chase. I'm just waiting for my car to be looked at, so I thought I'd do a little live stream from the service station. Hi. Just while we wait. I've got like 2 or 3 hours to kill, so why not? Say hello to the fans, say hello to the people. Lovely and warm here. Hi Debbie. Hi Nikki, thanks. 9:22 p.m. Tara. You're not that far off. We're at about 1 o'clock, aren't we? 1 o'clock? Something like that. That was water just, but that's iced latte there. It's my second iced latte I've ever had. Nice. Essex boys, there was never nothing to find out. I knew what he was doing the whole time. It is nice weather here, yeah. Well, it's okay. It's not that bad. I would have a little walk around and show you guys where we are, but we're not really anywhere at all. So it'd be kind of difficult to do that. Yeah, I've already told people what he was doing. He was digging. After seeing my video there and telling everyone to check it out, or rather everyone telling me to dig it up, etc. Obviously he'd gone back on his own back, and he was seeing for himself, wasn't he? It's up to you whether you believe him, but that's what he was doing. No desire. Sammy's miles away. Sammy's in Bournemouth. Oh, that's warm, that is. That's hot. You know when the sun comes out of the clouds and it just burns. It's lovely. I might have a little walk around. It's like 20 degrees. 19, 20 degrees. It's not hot. I told Sammy it's not hot. She said, oh, it's hot today, but it's not hot. It's nice, it's warm, but it's not hot. Eddie vinyl brakes. Discuss what exactly? Tara, you got water? Pour a glass of water. I only drink water anyway. Yeah, Sammy's probably sunbathing. Or she's probably wrapped in her blanket, which is what she always does. She wraps herself in her blanket, then gets too hot, gets sweaty, complains and then opens all the windows. That's what she does. Got a bit of a blocked nose today. Don't know why. Tara, for me, anything hot is like 28 degrees, 29 degrees up is hot. But I can deal with comfortable like that. Sorry, I can deal with that. Anything more than 33 is hot. He was insulting you. Why was he insulting me? Somebody commented on his video pretending to be me, didn't they? It wasn't me. It's not difficult to go on the account and check the videos. Wasn't me. I might have to drop Eddie a real comment if he was insulting me. But it does my head in, these people insult me, right? And they just sit at home on their computer, feeding off other people's information, making videos, trying to make money. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, get out there and do the investigation yourself. Get out there and do the video yourself, you know? It takes no effort to make a video at home. It really doesn't. What takes effort is getting out there, making the video and looking into it yourself. But that's proper, like, video making, you know? It's not even proper video making, but it's more than sitting at home and sitting there typing away like, oh, I'm an investigator, I'm an armchair detective. You know what I mean? Like nothing against people that do that or have to do that if they're disabled and they can't move. But come on, like, when you just sat there making a video on all the same information that's already out there, using Google when everyone can use Google, like, it just doesn't make you that credible, in my opinion, on YouTube. So who are you to insult other people? It's silly. But yeah, someone commented on his video, I think, pretending to be me, same profile picture and stuff, and if he fell for it, then maybe that's why. But oh well, not going to lose any sleep over it. I saw Penny Bunny's now doing Pendle Hill Haunted. She did a haunted video, or she was going to do a haunted video, which is good. I could slag it off. I'm not going to slag it off. That's good to do that. Yeah, Jackie, I agree. Eddie takes all day getting to the point. Scott wants you on Chuffer. Yeah, I like Super Chuffer. Yeah, Dark Moon Crow. I'd be inclined to agree with you there. I just don't see why other people don't do it, you know? Like, I just don't get it. Like, some YouTubers that work on the case clearly only do it for views, right? Well, if you want views, go and travel up there, walk around and do a video, and you'll get views. Like, that's not why I did it, but if you look at the videos that are up there, walking around showing people the area, they got quite high views, right? So why not just go and do that yourself? I don't get it. Like, it's not difficult, you know? Yeah, I got arrested in the end, like, but I should never have been arrested. And you won't get arrested if you go there and film. Like, just go there and do a video, you know? Makes no sense. Or just sit at home and work over the same Google info that everyone's got. You're never going to find anything different because it's been filtered, hasn't it? Yeah, Jackie, thank you. That's why I go to the areas on haunted videos, right? Because there's nothing better than watching a video of the actual place. Like, personally, that's what I like to watch myself, is, you know, you want to see the way where the event happened, whatever the event would be. You want to see it. Why do you think the mainstream media, like BBC and ITV and all that lot, why do you think they have news reporters, journalists, right, who are paid to go into different countries and stay there overnight for weeks or months on end, and they're there so that when anything happens, they can report back with a story from the location, showing people, hi guys, from Spain, Barcelona, we're here today. As you can see, the event's happening behind us, right? They show that. Then after the talking, they show footage of the area, right? Who they filmed it, or somebody with them has filmed it. Why do they do that? Because people like to see what's actually happened and where it is and everything. They want to see it. you know what I mean? They don't want to hear an investigation into it. Like, well, we think this and we think that, and I've had an email from so and so which says this, and then a picture pops up on the screen or something. You know, like that's one way of doing it. But come on, there's nothing better than seeing the actual area. So makes it more interesting as well. Like I'd get bored at home making videos. I like getting out there and exploring and being outside. I enjoy that part of it. So off you go, Debbie Langton. I didn't think Penny was like that nasty. Debbie, I don't know how to read your comment, but I think I read it in a good way. I think Essex Boys read it wrong. Yeah, thanks. I just get out there and film, you know. It's all very well making it into a beautiful video for people to watch, but just getting out there and filming is the key, I think. A bit like auditing. You know, auditors go around and they film, don't they, police stations and stuff, and when you're watching it, you're watching like real life interaction which has happened there and then. That's what it's about, man. YouTubers may not do it, but if you look at mainstream media, as I've just said, that's what they do. You've got a BBC journalists, Channel 4, Channel 5 journalists, news reporters. You've got them in flipping Russia. You've got them in Ukraine on the front line, in danger potentially. They're there trying to bring people that awesome footage to show people what's going on the front line, right? That's what they do. That's a famous comment. Yeah, Jackie. Try to be different. People like to watch different, you know, so obviously if it's different, they're going to watch it. That's the idea anyway. But Essex Boys, what's wrong with you? You seem angry. Yeah, Heather, I could, but the gimbal is low battery in the car. I could go and get it, to be fair. I could go and get the gimbal, but it's another 20 quid to borrow their little rental car for the day. I was going to borrow it. They were like saying to me, oh, it's going to be 20 quid, like, is that all right? And it's only going to be for a few hours, so I just thought, you know what? What I don't like doing is going out and getting loads of footage and then not having a video to make from it. And it will stress me out then that I've got the footage, but I haven't really got a video planned from it. So what I tend to do now is I tend to plan somewhere and go, right, I'm going to go there for that reason, and I'm going to make this type of video. So yesterday we went to Cannock Wood, it's haunted there. Went there to test it out, so that if we go back at night time, we know what we're dealing with. Show people the daylight, what we're dealing with as well. And did a little vlog, kind of little vlog with it as well. Not too much vlogging on that one, but a little bit. The journey there, stuff like that. And yeah, so then I went there with a plan. Right, I'm going to film this, this and this with this outcome. And then while I was waiting for my car yesterday, I edited half the video. So it was that easy that I knew exactly where each clip that I filmed was going to go, you know? Filmed it all in order. So when I drag and drop them into the app, they were pretty much in order. Just had to trim them all down, join them all together, etc, etc. Makes it quicker that way. Essex Boys. She does it well, Curtis. You were there, Bull. You were there, Bull. Cannock Lake. Yeah, I've got a video of Cannock Lake. Yeah, Cannock Lake yesterday. It's a nice place. Some little geese, baby geese with their mum and dad. Were there. Oh. Go for a little walk. Gonna go for a little walk as it's such a nice day. Debbie, funny. Are you a TikToker? You're that TikToker. Yes, Heather. I did my little place of slagging someone off on YouTube, and I've been there, done that. I don't want to go back to doing it. There's no need to overdo it. I did it for a reason, and that was that. To continue it like other people do, then they're just doing it for their own benefit. Oh, where's that go up there? Let's have a little walk up here, shall we? Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Red Bull vodka, yes. Actually quite nice here. Oh. Essex boys, what are you talking about? Yeah, I know you are. There's Essex boys there. So what's everybody doing today? Gone blonde today. Yeah, I bet you have. You were just there chilling, were you? In the area that I was in, right? Of course. Debbie, my back lawn needs mowing as well, but I've got no lawnmower at the moment. So it will have to grow. Yeah, Jackie, I think I heard of that. The thing is, with filming a pub in the daytime, it's hard to film it in any possible way if it's open to the public, really. So what me and Sammy are going to do, we're going to come back to Cannock Chase at night time with the Ouija board. We've got a Ouija board now. In Cannock Chase, there's a black-eyed child which haunts the place, and there is a werewolf, apparently, which haunts the place. Yesterday I heard very, very loud and wild animal-like sounding, howling and screaming. 100% it was not a dog. Definitely not a dog. It's on video. The video, you can hear it, but in person it was a lot louder than it is on the video. But you can definitely hear it on the video, and it freaked me out at the time. So we're going to go there at night time and do a Ouija board and a few other little tricks. And I think that one will be scary because it is a vast very, very vast woodland area, and some of the woodland there is extremely dense. Even in the daytime, which you'll see from the video, it's very dark, even on a sunny day like today. So at night time, it will be insane. The video is half edited. The video will be out tomorrow. Finish it off tonight, and then tomorrow night premiere probably. It'll be like Cannock Chase, haunted Cannock Chase paranormal investigation vlog, something like that. Yeah, it should be fun. It's a lot of woodland area, a lot of lake, a lot of river. Not as much to see as the house, but for a woodlandy area, it's pretty spooky looking. It's very dense, as I've said. It's very hilly up and down, lots of valleys. So it's a bit more different than in the past when we've gone to a woodland area. But more than anything, it was just giving me a feel for how it is and the layout of the area for nighttime. So now I kind of know where I'm going at nighttime. That was the reason for going there. Also to pass the whole day away while the car was being fixed. Look at those clouds up there. Here's John. You right, John? I don't think that was John, actually. I thought that was John. It's not John. No Tara, because unfortunately we haven't been able to get Sammy up here. And we did a hide and seek at Castle Combe. Remember Castle Combe? We did a video there, hide and seek. Unfortunately, Sammy didn't hide very well, and I found her within the first 10 minutes. And it would have made a pointless video. No, Jackie, I was just... I used to do that as a kid. Me and my mate would see a guy walk past and be like, Johnny, how you doing, mate? Or like, Pete, how's it going, Pete? Long time no see. And then they'd look at you like, my name's not Pete, mate. Just came from that did. A little blast from the childhood. But John is quite a popular name, so John or Chris, we used to call people. The haunted house one. Which haunted house one, Debbie? Not Debbie, sorry, Tara. Which haunted house one? There's Audrey. Audrey on lunch break. Hello, Audrey. No, I think Audrey's the wrong name. What name are we thinking for her? Tara, the new video is Cannock Chase, not Haunted House. If you're talking about the video already uploaded 2 days ago. Oh, Tara, yeah, the one for tomorrow is Cannock Chase, haunted Cannock Chase. No, Sammy's not on it because she couldn't make it up here early enough for when I left my house, and she couldn't make it up on train because it was over 100 quid train fare. I'm in Cannock at the moment, waiting for my car to be examined for the second day running. That's where I am in Cannock, up in Staffordshire. I don't know where my accent is from. Oh, she's leaving. What do you reckon? Louise? Laura? Susie? Looks like a Susie. Bye, Susie. I love guessing people's names. No, Cannock, don't like Cannock. I dated a girl here back when I was about 18, 19 years old called Tammy. Psycho Tammy. Miscellaneous, running out of dollar. Who's running out of dollar? I've already run out of dollar a long time ago, but who's running out of pound? Are you trying to say that I'm making the video because I'm running out of money? This video is not monetized. It's a live stream. Love it when people say that. Oh, you're running out of money? Is that why you're making a video? So where is everybody today? Got Tara in Australia. Essex boys in Essex. Where's everybody else? Yeah, exactly. Here we are. We've got Big Steve and his wife and his daughter. Big Steve. Where's that? Hi, Kate. I think that was Big Steve, his missus, and his missus' work colleague. Kidderminster accent. Really? Not sure about that one. It's nice and warm here today, guys. Oh, here we go, Chris. I've got Chris with the orange t-shirt on. Is it orange or pink? It's definitely a Chris there. 110% Chris. Bert. No, he didn't look like a Bert. Chris from Curry's, who lives with his parents and owns a Skoda. Yeah, maybe. Is that his mum down there, or is that his missus? I think it's his missus. With his white Beamer. Sister. Oh, he's had enough. He's going in on his own. He's like, fuck it. You stay there. I'm going in for food. He's walking with that mood, isn't he? He's walking with that walk like he's had enough. Miscellaneous, what are you talking about? Do you know what voyeurism actually is? It's filming a private act, or along those lines, isn't it? I'm filming from public, and people are walking by having a little bit of fun. If you don't like it, go elsewhere. But I don't see Chris with the orange t-shirt complaining, do you? If I was to follow them into the service station and into the toilet, then yeah, you could probably say that, and that would be a bit messed up, wouldn't it? It'd be a lot messed up. Oh, we've got an Audrey behind us. It's either Audrey or Margaret. Margaret right there, look. The little doggy. Frank the dog. Margaret and Frank. Body odour Skoda. That's funny, that is. Penny, off you go now. Go on, off you go. Mark, probably. All donations go to the bunnies. Remember that. Cannock Chase's answer to Penny. Cannock Chase. Oh, yeah. Who's going to come next? What name are we thinking for the next person? Think of a name, guys. Is it going to be a female or male for one? Got Margaret there, look. To be fair, she looks a bit like a Penny. Maybe, but I think more Audrey or Christine. Christine's a good name. Shirley. Yeah, maybe. Oh, Shirley for the next person. Yeah. Got you. Arthur. I don't know many Arthurs. No, Sharon, it's not a crime to film in public. I can film whatever I want in public if I want to. Harold from Sales, who's in debt to his brother and has a gambling addiction. Okay, we'll go with that one. I like that. Harold from Sales. Harold, a salesman from Cannock. Preferably or probably on his lunch break. What's that over there, guys? Is that a body I can see? Well, my car's not at VW. My car's at Midland VW, which is a independent. But yeah, point taken. They're all too busy working to be out here mulling around. That place is extremely busy. It's the only garage I've taken my car to, and believe me, I've taken my car to a lot of places, right? It's the only place I've taken it where I completely trust them. I don't have to say to them, like, watch the paintwork or even watch them do it. You just know 110% that it will be okay, and if it isn't okay, they'll tell you. And all the reviews they've got, they say exactly the same thing about that kind of thing. So it's hassle-free, innit? You just drop it off, pick it up, and you haven't got to worry about it. I've had my car damaged in the past. I had a gearbox fitted in my blue Golf, and they dented the rear quarter, the back wing, right on the crease, on the fold in the bodywork. They dented it. Now, fair play, they paid for it to be repaired, but the point is, it was hassle. It was hassle to get it done, and obviously it was never the same again. I knew it was there, you know. So here we go. Chris is back, and the wife, she's in the car eating her sandwiches. There he is. There's Chris. He ain't happy, is he? He's not happy at all. Yeah. What's happened to the Golf? The Golf had a new gearbox yesterday. Second-hand gearbox, sorry. And today the clutch is slipping. Sorry, yesterday the clutch was still slipping. Well, I say still. It was fine before, but it is now slipping. So they're doing a few things to try and rectify that while I wait. With the DSGs, especially when they're tuned, if your clutch is slipping, it's not a straightforward thing because it might not be the clutch. 9 times out of 10, it's not the clutch on those. So yeah, it's not good. Hi Vicky, finally you made it. Yeah, I agree with Chris. She's like, Chris, you don't need to be funny about it. It is what it is. And Chris is like, just get in the car, we need to go. Bert's waiting. Yeah, Sharon, how did you find it? Who's that then? Is that Shirley there? Is that Shirley? Or Lauren? Tara, probably. But I can film whatever I want to. Mary, you haven't missed much. Just a little chat in Cannock today. Janet. Yeah, Janet's a good name. And who's Janet with? Picnic time. Afternoon, Shirley. How are we doing? Oh, Sharon, poor thing. Shirley's having a picnic. Okay, it could be Shirley, to be fair, with old John. John looks a lot older than her, I think. Shirley, it was quite beautiful today. It's gone cloudy now. Vicky, I don't know. I can't zoom in that far. Janet and Baz. I like that name, Baz. Who have we got there then? With his Porsche boot up? Got his roof down. Oh, getting his bit chilly, is it, buddy? Getting his coat on. There's a Prius just pulled up. And that is definitely there. Either an old Dave or an old John. Very traditional looking people there. Oh, they're in the white, whatever that thing's there. One of those massive 4x4s that goes 20 miles an hour in a 30. You know the cars. Shirley, we're not really naming anything, to be fair, but we've been people watching a little bit. Been people naming. It's funny. Why not? Oh, they've got a dog, so I think they'll be coming up here. Shazza and Bazza. I think that's Shazza coming up now. Can you see her? Yeah, there we go. Oh, she looks alright. She looks like a normal person, kind of. Jackie, what I think to say? Shall I ask? Should we try and make conversation with the next person that walks past? Awkward conversation, or just conversation? Oh, here they come. Right, we're going to try and guess the name. What we're going to do? What we're going to call? John? Maybe? Or Dave? Hello? Don't think he was called John, although when I said John, he did look up, to be fair. Caroline and David. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Caroline and David. No, I don't know. I was very close to asking him what his name was, to be fair. But I didn't in the end. People naming's funny, isn't it? Me and my friend used to do it when we were kids. When we were like, I don't know how old we were. 14, 15, maybe 16. We'd go up to random people and be like, Johnny, how's it going, Johnny? Haven't seen you in so long. And the guy would look at us like he'd feel like he has to go along with it, you know. You could tell it wasn't the name. Yeah, I bottled it that time. What I'll do with the next one, I won't ask their name. We'll just guess the name, and we'll just say hi, and then we'll say the name as if it's natural, and just see if it's correct, right? Yeah, I don't know what the dogs were called. I've no doubt they'll be back anyway. This seems like a prime little spot for dog walking. People naming. That could be a new thing on YouTube, couldn't it? People naming. I don't think anyone's doing that at the moment on YouTube. Walking around, go up to people like you know them with a name on your tongue. Obviously you'll get some of them right, won't you? Don't get yourself locked up, otherwise you'll be doing the police audit tours of each shire. Why would I get locked up? Yeah, Jackie, imagine their lifestyles. That's what I'm saying. That's what we used to do. So we've got one here, look, he's got a Volvo. What does he do for a living then? He definitely works from home, that one. He's got a relaxed lifestyle. He spends the weekend doing his own thing, maybe bike riding without the wife, just because. And he works from home, but I reckon he lets the wife cook most of the meals, even though she works all day out and he's at home. Why is it the man always walks off into the service station and leaves the woman to sort the car out. I've seen that 3 times now. Personally, I'd wait for the woman and then you walk in together, right? Look, there she is. She's locking the car up for him, look. He's miles ahead, look. Maybe she's staying with the car. He probably said, look, I'm going to walk on ahead and go to the toilet. When in reality, what he's doing is he's texting his fancy lady back quickly. Ah, the wife's getting the dog out of the car. I see. So he's probably gone to the toilet and she's getting the dog to walk up here probably. That's cute. Here we go. We've got who we got here? Margaret. Maybe. Marg. Didn't want to do that one. She looked miles away. Vera. That's a good name, Vera. Glenda. Glenda's a good name as well. That would have worked well. Someone's had a drink. Who? Old Vera back there. I don't think she's coming up here. She's seen the camera and she's like, I ain't been on YouTube or TikTok. Bit of prostate trouble, Taria. Some funny stories, man. Funny stories. Service stations are quite interesting places, aren't they? Because they have people from all over. And most people are a bit stressed out, a bit uncomfortable because they've been driving for a while. Everything in there is really expensive, so they're a little bit pissed off about that as well. Very interesting place, their service station. A bit like an airport, kind of. Who will be next? Malcolm with a mop. They do, don't they? Malcolm with a mop, who happens to be cleaning right by the toilet that you want to use when you want to use it. Every time. Just right there, you know. I've just changed the mic, guys. What's the sound like now? Is it sound any different or not? Better or worse? Malcolm always looks at you gone out as if using a toilet is a foreign thing to him. Oh, we've got another one coming up, guys. Got a female with a dog. I think it was old Frank with a prostate problem. I think it's his wife. Yeah, it is. Frank is obviously in the toilet. He'll be up soon. Hi, Welsh girl. I think it's a bit quieter. Okay, let me change the mic then. How about now? Better or worse? I'll put it on voice isolation. I didn't even know you could change it. Emma, surely. It could be Emma. Interest approaching. No, I don't think so. Sounds same to me. Okay. Probably because I'm outside, so it's not the best angle quality anyway. Probably only makes a difference if you're at home in a quiet room recording. Walking a pig. Yeah, it's quite a odd looking dog, that, isn't it? Cute, but a bit odd looking. There he is, the toilet cleaner. Well, that's got to be the fastest walk a dog's ever had. "72 minutes of people watching. How interesting is that?" Yeah, Malcolm's having a serious meeting with his gaffer. I can see that from here. Yeah, one of them where you say, "I need to talk to the manager," and they're like, "I am the manager." And you look and you're like, "Okay, just don't forget it. Don't worry about it." There's Sarah, pink coat, pink top. Here he is. She's like, "Where you been?" "Norman, where you been, Norman?" Texting the fancy woman, hasn't he? He's been texting, he has. Or WhatsApping, if he knows how to WhatsApp. Or TikToking, as they say. Yes, Vicky, I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it. Trust you to say that. Oh, Norman's noticed the camera. Ronald clogged the loo. Malcolm had to report it to the gaffer. That's a high chance of that, to be fair. Yes, Tara, it's fun, isn't it? Hello. Debbie. Do you reckon a Debbie or? No, I'm not sure about a Debbie. I said it loud enough for her to hear. Ask for her number. No, why? Catherine. Yeah, maybe a Catherine. Yeah. If it would have been a guy, I'd have said something. But with a woman, I didn't want to weird her out. You know what it's like. If a woman has a guy say something weird like that, they'll just presume that you're trying to get on, even though it's a bit of a laugh light. Oh, they've got the picnic out there. They've actually got a picnic out. Full-blown picnic going on there. Plastic cups, flask and bag. She's been planning this for weeks, whereas The husband doesn't really care. He just wants to get back on the road to avoid the rush hour traffic. But she's having none of it. Full-blown D-deal. Flask and plastic cups though, that's preparation to a point there. I bet she's got sandwiches in her bag. I bet you she has. Definitely. Hi, Kay. You can always see the, yeah, I think they are going through a divorce. You're right there. He's probably saying, look, I don't care if you take the house, but I'm having the shed and the garage. But she wants her plant pots out the shed. That's the problem. Enough is enough indeed. Oh, we've got a pig alert. See, I told you he was going in there to talk to the fancy woman. He's now on the phone, look. Look at that. She's trying to FaceTime him, but he doesn't know how to answer it, so he's calling her back on normal call. I can't talk now, I'm with the wife. I told you, don't ring me in the daytime. Ring me later, I reckon. Pig dog. Oh, Debbie's back. Catherine's coming for round 2. That dog looks fit. Well walked. Maybe. Second time?
Yeah. Go on, Pete.
Oh, flick of the hair there. Here he is again. Big Pete. With his manager. Oh, she's back. She's walking a bit wobbly, guys, but she's back.
Thank you very much for all the work you've done on the service sheet. Yes, please, questions answered at the end of day 2.
Oh. Oh, she lost her way. Where is she going? A dog poo kind for tomorrow's meeting. I like that one. Ask for her number. Whose number? In the suit? Yeah, I like that one. He's buried 2 already. She looked like a serious woman, didn't she? Complete with her walkie-talkie and notepad. No, Catherine's not for me. Got an Eddie Stobart lorry there. Could be detectives. I could believe it with her. He definitely didn't look very professional at all. But they don't always. I thought, when she walked up on the walkie-talkie, I thought she was going to come over to me and say, we've had a report that you're videoing people. Blah, blah, blah. But no. I'll tell you what, though, this grass needs a good mowing, doesn't it? Look. Cleaning that pigeon poo off his windscreen down there. And we've got two lovely elderly ladies there with two little doggies. Oh, he's got the wipers on the go. He ain't going to clean that at the same time as wiping it, surely. Surely not. That's the disaster waiting to happen there. As soon as that wiper comes up, his hand's going to be... What you doing, mate? What are you actually doing? Yeah, that didn't work out too good, did it, buddy? Yeah, you turned the wipers on, mate. You just turned them on a minute ago. Quick, quick. Get in there before they start again. What a funny idea. Turn the wipers on and then go and clean your windscreen. But obviously the automatic wipers, when it's raining, will sense that your hand is on the windscreen and presumably not know the difference between the water in your hand and will wipe thinking it's wet. What a plonker. Well, yesterday, driving up here, my windscreen got cracked. Talk about bad luck. Dog poo on the windows. How the hell would you get dog poo on the window, Debbie? Really? That would take a dog in the car in front to be having a poo with the back window open. Going at some speed. There's old Johnny going to the barber's. Can't see him, but there's a guy with long hair down there. Right, they're back on the road. No, I haven't got my windscreen fixed. Nope. Because it will be 75 quid excess, won't it, with the insurance, probably? Normally is. Is it Super Chuffer? It looked a little bit like him. But he didn't have a wig on. Super Chuffer generally wears a funny wig, doesn't he, sometimes, or a curly hair wig. John, how many times I've cooked these sandwiches for you and it's the fourth time you've not eaten them? I wonder where Big Pete is with his manager. That's a better colour, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. Oh, we got another one. Hi, Mia. Vibrant. That's a funny one there. It's gone a bit quiet. Who have we got down there? Oh, here we go. Old Trev. Or Chris.
Sorry, right.
You all right, John?
Your photo.
Video.
Sorry.
Sorry. We're guessing people's names.
Okay.
You were guessed as John.
Yep. Sorry.
No.
Roger.
Roger.
Yeah.
Not far off. We didn't guess a name for the. What's the dog's name? Bertie. Someone said Bert earlier. For another person. So guys, we've got a Roger and a Bert. Roger and Bert. I mean, I guess Trevor. I think Trev and Roger are quite a similar name. Here he is, look. Dog poo counting. Yeah, he was friendly, he was. I reckon he fancied his boss. I reckon he fancies his boss and he's making excuses to basically walk her around the perimeter so that he can chat her up and show his soft side. That's what I reckon. Here we go, look. Here's Pete for the third time. He's looking a bit sweaty now and he's looking a bit shiny, isn't he? Look. He's finding this difficult, but the end goal is worth it. That's what's going through his head. The end goal is worth it.
I said so. You know. For me, people just clean.
Nah, he's definitely trying to get in there. That's why he's got the shirt on. I reckon he doesn't normally wear that to work. I reckon he's wore that today because he knows the boss is in. And he's like, look, I want to show you this and this and this. All these different things I've been looking at. Let me show you what I'm talking about. But I think he is walking the perimeter because they go over there. And then they walk down there. And then somehow they end up back here. So there must be a way round. There we go. There's a path down there. Clearly that's where people have been going. People watching. Yeah, we didn't plan to people watch, but we are at the moment. It's quite funny. Wedding ring, but no Viagra. There's old Frank, who's already divorced. And he's looking over at them two there. And he's thinking, yeah, just get on with it, pal. You'll be a lot happier. Look at me, I can walk the dog with no nagging. No picnic. I can do what I want. There's Roger. Roger and Bert. I think he's just had a head shave because he's got a very brown neck and a very white head. Fred, ex-parole officer. Goodbye, Roger. Roger and Bert. Bert's going on the lead. Oh, they've had enough, guys. The picnic is finished. And Big Johnny gets to get back on the road finally with his purple t-shirt. What car are they going to be in? The Merc? Or the wannabe 4x4? Neither. Oh, the Merc. Yeah, he's hoping to put the stuff all away, look, to try and do his bit, because he didn't eat the food. Fair play, mate. Oh, they're going in together now. That's nice. Now, he's going in to get a KFC. Or a Macca's. Proper food. None of this brown bread and ham rubbish. Or egg and crest. They've been waiting for that table for over an hour. I like chicken. Chicken's nice. I didn't even see Fred go. Where's Fred gone? Oh, Roger's back, guys. Roger's back with doggy treats. What pizza do I like? I don't like sauce. So when I have a pizza, I generally have garlic butter on the base, like a garlic pizza bread. Extra cheese. And then normally like spicy chicken, ham, beef, that kind of thing. Lots of meat, lots of protein. At the moment, I'm a fan of the old Mexican chicken from Domino's. They've got new Mexican chicken, so I have that on it as well. Pretty good. Extra everything. There's President Putin. There's President Putin looking for Zelensky in Cannock for some reason. Yeah, Lancashire police out looking for me probably, right there. Checking I'm not on the M6 going to Lancashire. Even though I am allowed through Lancashire on the M6 now. Okay, thanks, I guess. It's got a little bit cloudy here now, guys. And we're at, what time are we at? We're at 1:30, I think. Hopefully find out about the car soon. Even if they manage to put this part on the car, well, no, they will manage. It doesn't mean it's going to fix the issue. In theory it should do, but it may be a clutch problem, in which case it's about another 1,200 quid to get the clutch replaced, and that won't be today because I've got no money, but that's what the cost will be if this doesn't work today, which is not good. Oh, here he is, he's back. He is back, guys. Guess who's back? Guess who's on his 4th lap now, coming up here with the boss? He's definitely after her, isn't he? He is definitely after her. Here's the thing. Why are they walking the perimeter? Why? They're either on their lunch break, getting their steps in together, and that's how they're doing their steps, right? Or they're doing it for a reason. What reason? Yeah, he does. Well, and she might do. But she don't seem to be struggling half as much. We're debating why you've gone around 4 times.
Why?
Yeah.
The only
You're either doing it for your steps.
Yes.
Yeah, correct.
And fitness to get rid of this.
Oh, fair play.
We work in the offices,
Yeah.
and it's the only time we get out, so it's a bit of a lunch break. So we had a quick sandwich, and we've gone for a big walk instead.
We're doing a live stream and we're watching people.
Oh
Well, I reckon he's doing the round for some reason with his boss. Is that the boss or are you the boss?
no, well no, I dare say I'm
Neither.
the boss. Jesus, no, no. Oh, we've said someone what you do here. Sorry, probably on a call to someone saying how beautiful.
I was just doing a live stream, and then when people started to walk past with their dogs, oh look, it's old Frank with his dog, or guessing names, funny stuff. And
Okay.
seen you come round 4 times now.
Yeah,
So I said, he's either getting his steps in, or
Definitely getting the
they're
steps
looking
in.
for something.
definitely get the steps in.
That's good though.
It is. And at the same time, I can have a walk around the site and see if we can see anything.
Yeah.
I look after all 30 of our sites. So
Oh, do you?
Yeah, this is head office, so we
Oh, is
make
it?
quite regular. Yeah.
Oh,
So all that extension on the back there,
Yeah.
is where all our offices are and all our support network for,
well, that's cool.
for the entire.
What, in the whole of the UK?
Yeah, for all of our, we've got 30 race chefs, so up and down the country.
That's
So-
cool, man.
So it's the epicentre, so the engine room.
Lots of important people in there.
Yeah, not me though. Oh, good luck.
Enjoy, man. So, guys, I was right. They're getting their steps in. Getting their steps in. Yeah. Yeah, he looked worn out, to be fair. Yes, I don't know if you heard any of that, guys. This is meant to be the head office for all road chefs in the UK. Yeah, Maya, I was actually going to, but when I mentioned getting the steps in and he confirmed that's the truth straight away, if he hadn't have confirmed, I was going to go and I was going to say that. Yeah, Vicky, they are quite friendly, you're right. The two we've spoken to have been quite friendly. Good point. There we got another family there. He looks a bit old for her, doesn't he? What do you reckon? Tinder, or is it her dad? Although, I don't know actually, it might be just the colour of the hair. I think they might be similar age, to be fair. You just always think the grey hair and the brown hair, you think the grey hair's older, don't you? But not necessarily. Some men go grey early. Sweaty Betty looking for diving in the bushes, but can't because we're watching. Yeah, I'm surprised the police haven't been rang, to be honest with you. I think if I was filming down near the car park, near the doorway, I think security would have came out. Ooh. Gone overcast now. I absolutely hate the weather in this country, I tell you. Like, I don't mind stormy weather, raining. If it's really stormy, it's kind of cool. But when it's just cloudy and boring, it's just like, why? It's not helping anybody, is it? Tell people you are park bouncer, you aren't of age, then you have to go home. Debbie, I'd hardly call it humid. It is a little bit, maybe. A little bit. Do you like Rainbow Storm? Yes, my best friend. Stop trolling for Penny. Mary, did you just ask me about Rainbow Storm? Was it you or somebody else? I just seen the name Mary. Sorry if it was somebody else. But if anybody asks me that, it's generally a troll, isn't it? Because, like, come on, it's a very silly question. So normally when a person asks that, they're trolling. Oh, okay, Mary. Well, sorry if you took offence to that. It was a genuine question. But we've spoke about that person or account many times. And normally when somebody asks about them, it's a troll question. Because ask if I like Rainbow Storm after he's made the videos he has on me. It's a bit of an obvious question. So normally I just presume it's a troll. But sorry, I didn't look at your name when you said it. I just seen the Mary part, but I thought maybe it's a different account to yours. Some people have similar names on here, see. Yeah, I mean, you go and look at Rainbow Storm's account and you tell me whether you think I like him. I mean, it goes without saying, really. No, Dean, I don't follow many people on YouTube in regards to that kind of topic. The stuff that I watch on YouTube is not related at all. There's a guy called Motivator D or Demotivator, something like that. He basically, he does a lot of stuff where he walks into a shop and goes, oh, I'm $1 short on a pair of socks for my little girl. And he'll always ask people that are really in need, or homeless, to be fair. And they'll give him the $1, or they'll give him something. And he'll be like, $500, I got $500 for you. And a lot of the time he will also take them to an NBA game or something, or a football game. Like the whole family, the kid, and they'll meet the players. You know, that kind of video. So I watch a lot of that stuff. I like that. What else do I watch? Madeline, no, I wasn't. Time to go back on the road? No, they're going for a walk. Old Chris has got his drink full of sugar. Yeah, Madeline, probably. We did this on the live stream the other day about this fake account. Yeah, probably the same one. What do we think? There's another account, Jimmy his name is. Jimmy does a lot of stuff with homeless people. But he's done a few where there was a guy selling broomsticks, like a blind guy, in the street, you know, in America, like just with a thing of broomsticks selling them, and they're £6 each or 2 for $10. And he's like, oh no, I've only got $5. So he gives him a broom for $5. And the guy's blind. And he's had loads of people give him fake money and stuff in the past. So then, unbeknown to the guy selling the brooms, this guy gets a massive thing raised. Oh, and the other thing is, the guy's dream job was to be a car salesman for whatever reason. So he does it for the next day. He does a fundraiser, GoFundMe, whatever. Right? And he raises 100 grand. He raises 100 grand in 24 hours on GoFundMe. He's got like 5 million followers, so obviously that's doable if you've got that many followers. And then he gets loads of people in the street to come and buy all his brooms first. And then there's a local car dealer. They offer him a job. And then finally they say, look, we've fundraised you 100 grand. The guy's blind, you know, but obviously for him that helps him a lot, and he gets his dream job, gets to work with cars. So that account does a lot of that, and I like to watch that kind of thing. It's amazing stuff. What on earth is that hat? I ain't going on Big Brother, you mad? Yeah, good. Good. Retired copper, maybe. Good old Deirdre coming up. Good old Deirdre or Christine. Deirdre or Christine. With 2 little mini dogs. Little mini babies. Oh. I'm not sure. Award-winning garden. Yeah, Kev's been divorced for 2 years. It looks relaxed. That definitely is for sure what it would look like, I imagine. He can wear his hat in public now and not be told off about it. And he can eat sardines for breakfast and, again, not be moaned at. Oh, here's Ron. Ron the lawyer. Ron the retired lawyer. Oh, he's coming up here, is old Ron. Hi, barrel pole. Right, who have we got coming up here then? Ronald. It does look like a Ronald or a Sid. Ronald or Sid. It looks a little bit like a guy who has to cut his hair. I don't know, it just looks like a Ron. Ron or Sid. Or Trev. She's being very lenient with that dog, isn't she? Oh, and another one coming up. Yeah, Dean, I am. Got a haunted Cannock Chase video coming out tomorrow. Cannock Chase haunted vlog. Because I was up here anyway yesterday. Concept idea. Explain? Jackie, where was that? Wow, I'm on 13% battery. Need to go back in the services in a minute and charge the old phone up. Have been streaming for nearly 2 hours though, quite a while. What, the dog or her? Yeah, Dean, it was only on like 50 or 60%. I think it was on about 50% when I started. It wasn't high. It was maybe even 47 or 50. There's a super chuffer. I think we found a super chuffer. Can you see him? Super chuffer. I didn't know super chuffer lived up this way, actually. Interesting. I always thought super chuffer was taller.
Have a look.
I don't know. You have to ask her that question. Sammy has a blanket. She won't go anywhere without a blanket. Sammy's back. Sammy's probably had her sleep or something similar, knowing her.
Oh, was it? Yeah, I pulled in while it wasn't.
Yes, ads, I'm waiting for the car. Sammy, how can you be on a work call when you're not working? No, Dean. She's too enrolled in her blanket, mate. Why are all the girls in a blanket? It's warm today. No, they didn't give me a rough time, no. It's just that they're confident it's not the software. But from my experience, software makes all the difference with those cars. So, we're going to see if it rectifies it.